Hi and welcome to my channel. So I've got news today because the UK government has dropped a bombshell announcement by confirming some new visa and immigration rules. And guess what? These are affecting all visa categories and have already been announced, implemented, and in fact confirmed on the government website. So these are affecting the skilled worker visas, health and care worker visas, dependent visas, as well as student visas. So if you're watching this video, whether you're in the UK at the moment or you're still out of this country, then it is very important that you get all these updates and changes and that you watch this video till the very end so that you are not left behind. As you know, these rules are very important and it's crucial that you're aware of what they are. So if you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button below because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. These immigration changes, there are some of them that are absolutely amazing, really needed, and obviously welcome. There are some that you're like, not a good idea, but we've got no choice but to accept these rules and to live by them. So by the way, I'm somebody that I'm very passionate about, visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or switch your visa if you're already in this country, as well as career progression. Yes, now you're in the UK, so what? And so I have my coaching program where I offer one-to-one support. If you need guidance and all of that, if you check the comment section below, you're going to see my contact details. This is my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, and you can contact me directly because this is how I started my own UK journey 13 years ago as a carer in a nursing home, and I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. So I've gone through all these processes that I share with you, from a work visa to a student visa to a work visa, indefinite leave to remain to getting a British passport. I have been through all these processes, so I empathize with those of you that are currently applying for this. It is well worth it. So drop a comment in the comment section below and say it is well worth it. So what is the first thing? The first thing is that the government has increased the amount that international students need to show as evidence for their maintenance funds. This is something that is massive. Already, the student visa pass to the UK is currently the most expensive way to move to the UK, but it is the most guaranteed as well. But they have increased maintenance funds. So if you're somebody who is planning to move to the UK on a student visa, absolutely crucial. I'm obviously going to talk about the changes as well for dependents, health and care worker visa, carers, because there are lots of changes that they have confirmed. So regarding the student visa, they have reiterated that the healthcare surcharge is going to remain and is currently £776, per person per year. So that's going to remain, which means if you're studying for 2 years, it's going to be £776 times 2 that you have to pay. But on top of that, there is also the maintenance fund. So how much has it been increased by? And by the way, where are you watching this video from? I'd like you to drop a comment in the comment section below. Which country are you watching from? It just lets me know, the proportion of people that are watching these videos from the UK or out of the UK, so that when I'm creating content and I'm doing these videos, I'm making sure that they're tailored to your needs and they are more beneficial, obviously, to you. So drop that in the comment section below. Also, if you're not aware, I do have a free newsletter where I send information about jobs, visa sponsorship opportunities, career progression opportunities in the UK directly to your inbox so that you're not reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such crucial information. If you check the comment section below, you're going to see my newsletter. You drop your name and email, and you're part of that newsletter. I send that info to you as and when it becomes available in a timely manner so that you're not missing out. So in terms of the maintenance funds, how much is it at the moment? So there are different rates. If you're studying in London, you're going to be paying more. If you're studying out of London, you're going to be paying less. So when you're thinking about the course of study, which by the way is the most important thing, because there are many courses that people are studying in the UK and guess what? They don't have any job at all. And I'm like, how can you be paying £17,000 per year to study in a country and you're kind of 100% guaranteed you're going to get no job at the end? I mean, it's very disheartening, but there are courses that will guarantee you, a job in the UK. So always think about your objective. When you finish studying, do you want to go back home or remain in the UK? Depending on whether the answer is home or UK, then you should determine the type of course to study, because otherwise you don't want to end up stranded in this country. So the choice of the course is the most important thing. It's not even about tuition fees, it's more about the course. So in terms of the maintenance funds, you know, if you're in London, it's going to be £1,483 per year. What this means is that per month, what this means is that if you're studying a course, for example, that is say 9 months, you're going to be paying, or you're going to need to show maintenance funds about £14,000, you know. So if your course is 9 months long and it's 1,400 per month that you need as maintenance funds, then you're going to need about 14,000. You know, it's just over 13,000, but I'm just running it up to £14,000 just so that it is better for understanding. Because look, even if you're missing it by 1 cent, they're not going to give you the visa. They're very strict. That's why I prefer to round up than to round down, because when you round up and say 14,000, you make sure that you have the right amount. So this is how much it has increased to. If you're out of London, then you're going to need £1,136 per month. So again, as you can see, there is a massive change, you know, from how much it used to be. So again, this is something that international students will have to kind of abide by, and the government has already confirmed this on their website. You know, once they confirm it, then that's already a law. So again, it's one of the guaranteed pathways to come to the UK, but it is the most expensive. So this is what they have said. Healthcare surcharge is going to stay, and the maintenance is going to increase. Now, update number 2, and by the way, if you're enjoying this content, hit the like button below. It lets me know that obviously you enjoy content like this and I should do more. Also share this if you know anybody that can benefit from this. This is just more of just me giving you highlights. I mean, if you need the detailed information, the best thing is to check on the UK government website, because the document that explains all of this, I tell you, is like 70 something pages. So it takes quite a lot of time to be able to fish out the main points, but it's 70 something pages, you know, that the government has published on their website. Now, change number two is that, well, health and care worker visa holders may soon be entitled to benefits. This is one of the best changes ever if it's actually then implemented. So this is a proposal that they have brought and that they are currently looking into, because as you know, there's the good, the bad, the ugly that has been going on with this visa, and there are some people that are struggling a lot to be able to make ends meet. And so as a way of better supporting overseas workers, this is why this is being looked into. The fact that you can claim benefits to be able to support you more financially in the UK. And that's why I always talk about career progression. Let me tell you something. There is nothing in the UK that will make you to earn more money than you progressing in your career. That is the highest thing that will help you to earn more. So I want you to drop a comment in the comment section below and say career progression. That's the only thing. When the government gives a pay rise, that's a good thing. They've given a pay rise 5.5%, you know, through all the obviously countries in the UK. That's amazing news. But if you progress from band 2 to band 3 to band 4 to band 5 to band 6 to band 7, look, you're going to earn a lot more. I'm saying this out of experience, because when I started my UK journey 13 years ago, working as a carer, I started at band 1. And I left from band 1 to the top of the banding system, earning a lot of money simply because of career progression. So I'm saying this out of experience, and I'm saying this as encouragement to you to say, look, you can do this. If other people are able to achieve these, then you can. Yes, the pay rises and all of that help, but not as much, because a 5% pay rise is nothing compared to when you leave from a band 2 earning 22,000 to say a band 5 job where you're earning 35,000. It makes a massive difference. But I rest my case. So career progression is the key if you really want to earn more, because all these other strategies, they're going to help you with maybe, I don't know, £100 here and there, but it is not sustainable, because you need to be aiming to progress in your career so that ultimately you can live a comfortable life. So that's what I'm really all about. That's why I always like to talk about these opportunities. So, and by the way, if you want to find out more information about my private coaching program where I offer support with these visa sponsorship jobs, you know, NHS jobs, apprenticeships, which is where you're paid to work and study at the same time, or you're looking for carer jobs, you're looking for teaching jobs, you're looking for nanny jobs. I love nanny jobs because guess what? They're the highest paying job in the UK that doesn't require a degree, experience, out, none of that. Some of them pay as high as £70,000 per year. If you've watched the video till now and you want more information about nanny jobs, drop a comment in the comment section below and say nanny jobs, and I'll share with you the latest companies that are currently recruiting nannies and giving visa sponsorship to those who obviously need it. But if you want more information about my coaching program, like I said, check the description box below or the about section of this channel and you'll see more information. Or if you want to talk to me about what is in this for you, is it right for you? Is it appropriate? Because obviously it's not right for everybody. It's only for the top 1% of people, like I always say, that like me are not only going to talk about career progression, but you're actually going to implement and go through those strategies that you really need in order for you to progress, to succeed, to excel in the UK, because my ultimate goal is to work less, earn a lot more money and retire early. I want to be retired before I turn 40. That's my goal. And I tell you, I'm very, very close. So again, that's what it's all about. So if you need information, like I said, about those nanny jobs and companies recruiting and all of that requirements, just drop nanny jobs in the comment section below. Now, update number 3. This is more of something that the government has reiterated on because there's been loads of questions flying around. Can carers, you know, bring dependents to the UK? Is the government going to make those changes from what the previous government had implemented? What is really going on? Let me tell you, this government has reiterated their position and said that carers that are working for private companies and coming to the UK obviously now will not be able to bring dependents to the UK. Look, for those of you that follow politics, I'm somebody that I'm very keen on politics because the politicians decide what happens to us. So it's crucial that we follow up what they're doing. Even if we don't agree, we've got no choice because unfortunately they are in charge. Look, this government has always been in agreement regarding carers not bringing dependents. So even when they came into power, I was kind of thinking it's not going to change because they were always for that particular fact. They were more against the higher salary threshold, which, as you can see, they have kind of reduced that. But when it comes to the dependent thing, they've always been for. So, but there is an exception because there are carers that work for the NHS. They are allowed to bring dependents, and that is still the case. The government has updated that guidance and said those carers that are working for the NHS are allowed to bring dependents to the UK. Look, this is something that is massive if you were not aware, because, you know, the company where you work, where you get a job is absolutely crucial. I mean, it's always been important in the UK, but now it's even more important. If you've got a family, you've got kids, you need to focus on getting a job with the NHS because it will enable you to move with your family. If you apply for jobs with a private company, obviously carer jobs, mind you, this particular rule is only for carer jobs. All other jobs in the UK, you're allowed to bring dependents. This is only exclusively for carer jobs because some people think, oh, if I'm coming as a nurse, can I bring dependents? If I'm coming as a doctor, can I bring dependents? If I'm coming as a physiotherapist, can I bring dependents? As a teacher, all those ones can bring dependents, including nannies as well. This restriction is only for carers because they know that many people are coming as carers, and with everything going on within this sector, you can see why the government is weary of private companies. So NHS is exempted. So I want you, if you've watched the video till now and you're following through with what I'm saying, I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section below and say NHS, because if you're working for the NHS as a carer, you could bring your dependents to the UK. That is massive. And that's why I'm reiterating on this fact, because I get asked all the times as well. I have a lot of experience supporting people to apply for these NHS jobs. I tell you, it takes time. You know, it requires patience, but it is the best thing that you can do for yourself right now. Because whether you've got experience, qualifications, a degree, no degree, out, no out, anybody can apply for these jobs, even with the NHS. The only thing you need is to know how to do the supporting information, which is a massive thing with NHS applications, which ones offer visa sponsorship, because all NHS organizations are licensed to give visa sponsorship, but not all the jobs offer visa sponsorship. So you need to be able to decipher which one offers visa sponsorship, which ones don't, how do you apply, and all of that. That is really where the challenge is. And even me, I spend ages on the NHS website trying to identify that, going through this one-to-one with people that are members of my coaching program, because if you don't understand the differences and you're applying for jobs that don't offer visa sponsorship, you're going to get nowhere, because there's no point. You will spend a lot of time applying, but actually those jobs don't offer visa sponsorship in the first place. So you need to make sure that you know which ones offer visa sponsorship, which ones don't. How do you apply? The supporting information, then the interview. What sort of questions do they ask? How do you respond? Because NHS interviews are very different from, say, private companies. It's a massive difference. They have their structure, they have what they're looking for. And like I say, it's a lot because of my experience working within the NHS, you know, over the last 12 years, getting into management positions and all sorts of jobs that I've had. I have learned a lot about all of that, which is why I am very passionate about supporting people through my coaching program with these processes, because, you know, it's very difficult to just sit and just know what to do, you know, out of nowhere. Most people are not able to do that. But, you know, these are things that you can learn. These are things that you can, you know, share those ideas with friends. And that's why my coaching program has, you know, those sessions where we meet on Thursdays, you know, together with other people. Some people have had their interviews, some people are still applying, people that have got unfortunate emails. You can just exchange ideas, hear from other people what's going on, so that we can improve our applications and the process of obviously getting a job, because ultimately that's what it's about. So these are really the main things that the government has implemented, reiterated, and confirmed so far. What do you think about these, you know, 3 updates? You know, which one is the best for you? Is it about the dependents, or is it about the benefits? What do you think about this? Again, leave a comment in the comment section below about your thoughts. If you've watched the video till now, drop a comment and say, Melvis, I watched till the end. Because when you're asking questions, I know at what point you watch the video till. If you need to contact me, obviously check the comment section. You see my details there. You can contact me at your earliest convenience, you know, if you want to talk about your own specific circumstances. So I do appreciate your time, and check this out here.